Alright, hello everyone. We are back for a revision for hole number 4. Now, one of the things I just want to make a note is, I'm kind of putting on, some accurate clubs here for the revision today for hole number 4. I think I went for it yesterday around the corner. Today I'm just going to play it out there safely. So if I'm going to do that, you might as well just take QB just to get some precision and some extra ball guide so you can see what you're doing. And I'm just going to kind of safely put it out there, and we're going to set ourselves up for, say, a sniper shot. And just kind of see how that goes. And if you guys have any suggestions on what you'd like to see me do tomorrow, I can do that as well. One of the things that I will do just for this tee shot to make it a little bit easier is make sure you have some kind of side spin ball on. I'm going to go with a Kingmaker. You could also go with a Katana, and you can see me just kind of judging the top spin I want to put on based on kind of the landing zone. I'm trying to visualize 9 rings down basically and where the shot's going to go, and you can just see me kind of predicting things. And basically I'm just using the side spin as my curl to try to get the ball back to the left to make the approach a little bit easier. If you hang it out to the right there, then you'll have a little bit more distance and you might not be able to easily go for the hole out on the second shot. Now there's 2 ways to go at the hole out here. You can do a bounce shot from the end of the first fairway, or you can do a backspin shot from the second fairway. I do prefer the second fairway, and the biggest reason for me is just to eliminate that, especially if you're not comfortable with being precise with the rings, eliminate that potential first rough bounce. Makes things more easy, and you can hole out either way. You can get it from this fairway, or you can get it from here. You can see the ball guide naturally. I just use like one backspin when I'm going at it that way, but here you are going to see me crank up the backspin here, and we're going to go at it off the fairway. And I do use a little bit closer to a max ring adjustment when I'm doing this. So I'm going to go very close to 9 rings here, maybe 8.5 here. Ooh, just hit that fairway kind of on a downslope. Just a little micro under adjustment. I was, close to mid club, and I was doing a little bit more than a mid club adjustment towards max, and just kind of maybe carried a little bit too far. So you could say that part of my problem was maybe the angle that I pulled back at, because the shot trail where I was aiming was not where the ball landed. It landed more harder on the downslope. So, which means that I probably, should have been pulling down towards the right a little bit more. So I should have rotated the screen just a little bit more to keep it from landing long. It looks like it appears to me to have landed long a little bit more on that downslope. So keep that in mind. I'm going to just avoid the shootouts for these guides, try to cut down the time, and hopefully you guys have good luck with that 4th hole and can get it to land right in front of the hole and just kind of spin down into the cup, using kind of a sniper approach with a 1-per-1 ring towards max could be beneficial. As you could see, I kind of just slightly went less than that. And it was still a little bit of an under. But also, you might want to keep in mind that, I didn't land where I was intending to. So that might have changed the pitch as well. So, just be careful with the rotation angle that you're using, especially if it's downwind, for example. Those crosswinds are kind of annoying because I don't necessarily know the angle that I want to pull precisely, because it's hard to tell, is it downwind, is it into the wind? So, you might get a little carried away with the angle that you pull at on crosswinds. And that's kind of the only case that I usually have a little bit of trouble. It's kind of deciding and pulling back at the angle that I want to pull at. Because I tend to, on downwinds, I'll tend to pull it just a little bit more towards me. On the short end of center, just to kind of, since I know the ball's going to pitch a little bit more forward, that's what you'll see me do. And I'll do the opposite if it's into the wind. I'll pull a little bit more towards the hole than that straight up mark, because of the same, concept that it's going to, not run out as far. So I'll just pull just slightly more than what I need to do in terms of a rotation angle. So keep that in mind, and good luck with that fourth hole. I'll see you guys for hole number 5.